Hello everyone. It's been a while since I picked up my camera. I've not felt like I could because it's been such a weird situation here in the UK. So today is the day just after our Prime Minister did a speech last night about potential ways out of this lockdown. I've not felt the need to pick up my camera for this duration of this lockdown because obviously it's been hard to navigate it anyway, but I just feel like I didn't feel like I could pick up my camera. Today I just had a big motivational urge to do so, and I wanted to go out and have a bit of a play with self-portraiture again. As you might have known, I did do my 7-day self-portrait challenge on the week that we locked down, or it could have been the week before. Oh, I can't remember. Was it the week before? I was doing my 7 days with Holly just the week before the UK went into lockdown, and I didn't actually finish the final one until we actually went into lockdown. That week was just so up in the air and I just didn't know what was going on, and I felt like I needed to focus on reality, not creating art at that point. And the reality is that obviously I do weddings for a living, and I've pretty much had to postpone the majority of them up until, well, it was June, but now probably going to be July. I'm kind of thinking that weddings might not go ahead until September now, late autumn maybe, I don't know. I can't really speculate that any longer, it's gonna blow my mind too much. But the point is, I had to deal with all that, and I felt like these past 7 weeks have sort of been navigating that, and I just didn't want to pick up my camera and do a self-portrait. There's also been other things, like I had quite bad eczema under my eyes. It didn't really flare up until when we came up for lockdown. So we were actually at my parents' house because we were going to move here just before lockdown anyway, but we did it just in time. I've got my little office here. My mum gave me this room, which actually I used to use as my little studio slash office when I was doing my GCSEs and my A-levels. This was my art room, so it feels weird being back because I'm actually in the room that I sort of started doing my work, kind of just sort of getting to grips with all that. So yeah, as I was saying, obviously with the self-portraits and my eczema, that really knocked my confidence for a while. I felt like I didn't want to take a photo of my face because, I mean, you can see it slightly there at the minute, but it flares up and goes down. And the beginning of lockdown, it literally was so bad. I think it must have been just stress coming out of my face, on my face. And yeah, I got rid of it, it's come back and it's just there now, it's just part of me. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. And then I also received, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know because I put it on my Instagram stories, I also received a comment about my weight, and that is another issue which I've been dealing with the past few years. I'm not going to go into it here, but if you want to go over to my Instagram and read the story, I've put it into a little highlight so you can have a look at what happened. I was sort of dealing with that as well, and the confidence levels were quite low. Everything was low. I just didn't feel like picking up the camera and putting it on myself. So I did start the project, the new project that I've been doing, which is 3 Facts 1 Face, where I was taking other people's faces, taking self-portraits of them and creating art out of them. So I'll put a few on the screen here, but I was basically asking for 3 facts, and then I was going to use those facts in the image and create a piece for them. And I'm still ongoing with that. I think it's going to be quite a fun project to do and carry on. And obviously during lockdown I've been feeling like I needed something to work on, but I didn't want to work on an image of myself because I just felt like it just wasn't right at that moment. But let's get back to what I was going to be doing in this video today. So I'm feeling very confident today, which is amazing. So I just wanted to come on and actually do some work. I've got ideas like bursting out my head, and I feel like this lockdown period has been quite an interesting period because I've not really been motivated to go out and shoot. I mean, I've been creating but not shooting because it felt weird and wrong to shoot. But I've been coming up with so many ideas, like I've been having so many vivid dreams, and I kind of want to just put all those down onto paper now. I kind of feel like I need to express that. Today I don't really have any solid ideas. I just want to go out and play with what we've got around us. My parents' garden, as you've probably already seen in all these videos in the past, I've done 7-day projects here and it's nice locations. So I just want to go out and play and see how I feel. I have this really nice dress on, which is very floaty. I'll show you. It's just really nice material. It just feels really good and I love the colour of it. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Needs to come out more. It's too like, yeah, I'm ready to. Just get in further. That's it, pull it out, but make sure it's not like poof, but it's got it. So we've just got in. We realised at the end there that I smelled like poo because of the duck poo that I laid in up the top of the field, and I think there was a bit of a poo in that bush. So I'm just gonna go and wash myself all over, get rid of the duck poo and any other poo particles. Yeah, thanks to Jack for helping me shoot that. He's a good un, aren't you?
Aye.
This feels good. It feels good to be excited again about it, and I feel really positive about it, which I haven't done for quite a long time. I think it's definitely to do with the whole lockdown and just like the change of scenery for us, and our life sort of got uplifted a bit. So another reason why I wanted to shoot today some self-portraits is because I have been doing the 3 facts, 1 face editing on my iPad, on my new iPad, which is the iPad Pro. I also got the Apple Pencils. So I've been editing the 3 facts, 1 face images on this, and I've been loving it, but I haven't used this to do a self-portrait yet. So I really want to see if I can edit the exact same as what I would on my computer or iMac or MacBook, and see if I can do it on here. I think the best thing about this is that you can zoom right in and obviously get really close with the detail. There is a few things missing on Photoshop that I'm quite aware that they might interrupt my editing. Might have to transfer the Photoshop file from my iPod to my iMac so that I can play with it. I think I just want to see if I can do a whole image on here to the standard that I want it to be. I know with the iPad Photoshop app you can suggest updates. I've got a list of things that I don't like about it. I might do a proper video on how I use it in the future, but yeah, I'll keep you updated with that because I'm quite excited about it. And it means that I can lay down or sit on the sofa and feel really comfortable whilst I'm editing, which is what I kind of wanted to achieve, just so that I'm a bit more comfortable rather than sitting at iMac all the time. So yeah, we'll see how I go. Hello, it's about 4 months later now. It's the 4th of August. So that was the 11th for me, so that's June, July, August, literally 3 months later. Not 4 months. But I just wanted to come on and say hello and just explain what pictures I made. So I made the bananas image, going bananas, this one. This one actually got featured, amazingly, on Photoshop, Instagram. I was super excited about that because I think it was everyone's dream as a digital artist to be featured or seen by the software that they use, and Photoshop is my primary software, so love that. That was amazing. Then I also made 2 Lifeline images for my series and project Lifeline. One was in the heather, which I absolutely loved editing. That was one of my favourites to edit so far in the series. And then the other one was where I was in the air, and that's the clips that you saw really of me frolicking and jumping up and down in the fields. I think all those months ago when I shot this, a lot has changed. I think a lot has changed in my mindset. I think obviously a lot has changed in the world. The beginning of the video I explained the whole what was going on in my mind in May, and now it's August. It's completely changed since then. So many things have changed in my life, so many things have changed in the world. It's been a bit of a journey. I just wanted to let you know that I am actually starting to produce and sell tutorials. My first one is up on my website. You can go have a look. I will leave a link below, but it is a tutorial on how I created this banana image. I did get quite a few questions asking how I made it and if I did tutorials, so I thought, you know what, this is the first one to kick it off with. So I'm doing tutorials now. I've decided that this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be doing tutorials, I'm going to be selling prints, I'm going to be doing one-to-one workshop. Now I'm going to have my studio. It is in the works, you've probably seen it. If you haven't, go check my previous video. That is the start of the renovation of my new studio. When I get that up and running, I'll be able to produce so much work, and I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm really positive at the minute. A lot's changed. It's been quite difficult. Obviously I'm a wedding photographer primarily, that's where I get most of my main income. However, this next few months I'm going to be focusing a lot more on this channel, being an artist, and just really start being more true to myself, because at the end of the day this is what I absolutely love doing and I want to be able to make it my full-time career. I've now got the ultimate confidence to do it. I don't know where this has come from, but I just thought to myself during the pandemic, why don't I just start now and do this? So yeah, I'm excited. I hope you can join me along this journey and, you know, just be part of this community on here. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do want to buy my tutorial, then I will leave a link below. For the first 10 people that purchase this tutorial will actually get a free 8x10 print. Oh god, I think I've just moved the camera. Sorry about that. We'll get a free print of my Going Bananas piece. These are the exact prints that you'll get, and I will sign the back of them. If you're interested in purchasing this tutorial and getting a free print, then go and buy it now. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! In this tutorial, I will be taking you through my step-by-step process on how I created the layers, made myself small, did the shadows, created the background, and hopefully you can take some inspiration and skills from this tutorial and put them into your own work. That is my ultimate goal, to be able to teach you how to create something like this. So without further ado, let's get started.